So,
One quite ready. All right.
yeah. Hello, 103.7 The Fox. Time to talk with Dave Bernhardt. It's Rest Insured, as we call this. I think it's cool with Mason City All Risk Insurance. Dave, how are you?
We're good. You know, it's 45 degrees this morning. Almost slept in, you know.
This is crazy, isn't it? It's nice having the windows open in the start of summer, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But more importantly, you know, you guys that forecast the weather and report the weather, now your accuracy has been okay. All right. When you say, well, 100% chance of rain,
Yeah.
yeah, 3 drops. All right, come on, that's a non-qualifier. All right, we need
Yeah.
more than 3 drops of rain to keep this thing going this
We
year.
definitely need more, that's for sure. You know, some of
Everybody,
the green came back, some.
you did.
We still need more when it comes to the farmers out there. Am I seeing? I was driving by a cornfield the other day. I want to say that I'm seeing now maybe the knee high.
Absolutely, it's getting the moisture someplace. It really is, and I think if you'd walk out there, knee high would be a adequate description.
Right.
The thing that we got moving forward though is people got to realize, farmers know this too, Harry.
Mm-hmm.
Write this on the wall somewheres. We're going to need about an inch of rain a week to keep this corn going.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the tank,
Yeah.
right in the ground right now. So,
Yeah.
Sorry, folks, but you're going to have to mow some lawn this summer if we want this corn crop to survive.
You know, that's a good point. You know, we've heard of crop insurance for farmers. Can we get lawn insurance for our grass
No.
at home? You
No.
can't.
No, that didn't take long, did it?
No, it didn't. It didn't. What would you like to talk about today here, Dave?
Well, again, I think I'm circling back with some things that I really, really have been encouraging everybody currently is to go back and take a look at any policy, any packet
Right.
that you might receive from any insurance company.
Mhm.
Now, you're just going to be just like me. You're going to open that up and you're going to say, oh my goodness, they printed out a lot of papers. I don't understand, blah, blah, blah. You page way to the end, you see the corner where it says the premium. And then after you have a heart attack, and you call, you know, you should be calling your agent
Right.
and go through the details to make
Right.
sure that things are correct, to make sure we got the right coverage in the right place,
Yep.
right location. You know, for one thing, on the commercial and auto and home stuff, it's to have the right stuff in the right spot, so you're charged the correct amount of a premium.
Mhm.
This is also going to trickle down big time to these farm insurance policies that we have going on crop insurance.
Right.
These guys will go in and they certify their acres to the government. They tell them what they planted, when they planted it, where they planted it, and all that fun stuff. Then all that data has to be put down in the crop insurance policy. So there's a lot of handling of numbers. So what I'm telling people is, when you get that document from us, don't just throw it up on top of the refrigerator. Please open it up, look at it. You're not going to understand it. Pick up the phone, text, email, whatever it takes, and let's check it out. Make sure it's got, because we had to do the data entry on it.
Mm-hmm.
They had to certify it correctly with the government. We've been seeing some mistakes there. And because this fall, with the dry situation we have, this could be a very, very, very important piece of paper to have done correctly with the right coverage. So
that's what they're there for at Mason City All Risk, is to ask questions. By gosh, that's what they're there for. They're local. You know, you just got to find their big yellow sign on South Monroe right there and go see them, for gosh sakes. Give them a call first. It's always good to do that. And I think, you know, Dave, for the people that are not with you, they're with different companies. I think it's just like if you're going to the doctor. Isn't it important to get a second opinion?
I have no problem, and I've never, ever told anybody, no, I won't look at your stuff. Bring it in here. You don't understand it. You can't find your agent. They're missing an action, whatever. I'll sit down and go over it with you and let you know this is pretty solid.
Yeah.
You got what you thought you had.
Right.
Or, no, this thing needs to be amended. I
Right.
can't amend it in here if it's not via Mason City All Risk. You'll have to go
Sure.
back to your original agent and do that kind of stuff. But this is very, very, very important this year. I had a fella in this morning. He brought back some stuff and he read over everything, and he had a couple fields that were wrong. So we got time to fix it.
Right.
And like I tell everybody, once you have a claim, once you're sitting at the corner in an accident or your car all smashed up, you cannot change the policy. Okay,
Right.
you are in for what you have.
For what you have, exactly.
And just pay attention closely. Let's manage this risk right. And the other, I worked for a company years ago out of North Dakota, and their motto was, the premium won't break you, a loss might.
Hmm.
I have people talk to me, oh man, that's pretty expensive. Or, oh man, that's a lot of money for this or that or whatever. But Harry, nobody in the 30 some years that I've been in this chair has ever come through the door saying, I went bankrupt because I had to pay your premium.
Yeah, right.
But I have had some farmers that have went down the tubes because they had a significant loss.
Right.
And they couldn't pay the banker back. And the banker sold them out. They took their machinery, they took their land, and they're gone. So,
well, that's why we call this show called Rest Insured, because with Mason City All Risk, it's rest assured that you're going to be taken care of. And I mean, I don't know about you, Dave, but I like to be able to walk out going, I got some peace of mind. I really believe now that I have the backing that I need to have, and everything's insured properly the way it needs to be. And you can do that. You can help people out.
I had a gentleman stop in yesterday, and he had a simple question because his wife had been after him, and that's good that the wives do that. I know it is
Right.
with me, with mine. He wanted to know, am I insured for drought? He says, is that a coverage that I have in my crop insurance policy?
Right.
And I said, absolutely. And he says, man, wait until I go home and tell her. She might even make me supper tonight. So, I mean, it's just, that's the way it is. Get the right information, and I'll show you how much you have or don't have, and let's keep moving forward. I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but
Right.
realistic. The first indicator, Harry, of if we have a crop this year or not, what's the first indicator? It's going to be sweet corn.
Sweet corn, right.
If that sweet corn starts coming through and it's nice and fat and the ears are full, we're going to have some corn crop.
Right.
If that sweet corn comes through with the little bitty ears and they're half filled and, it looks like there's been a lot of drought stress, guess what?
Yeah, that field corn's going to be hurt.
We're in trouble.
Yeah.
So, just some indicators that I see over the years I've been in the business. So please, anybody, don't be afraid to stop around. If you're not with us, I'm not going to beat up and put you in a headlock and, try to get your business in here. I want to earn your business.
Right.
Through knowledge and service. That's
people need to know that you, Dave, are pretty good for a couple of stories too. If you just sit out and have a piece of candy and have some coffee, and Dave's always good for a conversation or two. So
we've got a lot of conversation pieces now, don't we? Nowadays, we got politics, we got this, we got old man Harry. We can just go on forever, can't we?
I know it. Hey, it's Rest Insured with Mason City All Risk. They're located at 1415 Southland Road. Look for the big yellow sign with a nice parking lot out there you just got paved.
Absolutely. Brand spanking new.
All right. Of course, they're on Facebook as well. You can find them on social media, or just simply call them 641-423-8785, local number. So, Dave, have a wonderful week. And 4th of July, I won't talk to you till after the 4th. So.
Oh, that's right. We got that coming up too, don't we?
Yeah.
Don't worry, the employees will remind me of their day off. I'm sure they will.
Very good.
5th of July will be closed, right? Okay.
You will be. Yeah. We'll talk to you on that Tuesday when you come back.
All right. Don't forget about me. Dial me up and remind me, Harry.
I will do that. All right, Dave. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.